I'm Dr. Devin Welch from AltaV, and one of the more common pain complaints that we have coming in our perinatal women, or postpartum women in particular, is wrist pain. And so I'm going to show you today one of two different tape jobs that we often use in our postpartum women with wrist pain. I'm going to show you the most simple, basic one that there is out there right now. We use RockTape because it stays on. And most common site for wrist pain after having baby is on the outside of your wrist. Commonly it is kind of down at the end of the wrist here, although sometimes it's a little bit more thumb. So this is the one that I do when it's a little bit more wrist. And basically you can pre-position the wrist in kind of a neutral position. Then we're going to pull a tab off the last 2 inches, and we never put any stretch on our anchor. So never any stretch as you're applying those last 2 inches. You're going to lay that down without stretch, and then kind of smooth around those contours. And then we're going to follow that down the forearm. You can follow it down straight, you can follow it down in a spiral if you want to be fancy. But this is going to help give a little bit of support around the forearm muscles and those tendons that are coming through from the thumb as well. And then we do our decompression strip. With that one, I fold it in 2, and then I tear it in the middle instead of at the end this time. With this one, I'm actually going to use that decompression, just a little bit of stretch. And I'm going to put that right at the site of pain pretty much. So if that's at the distal radius, we're going to put right over that distal radius. Now keeping in mind that tape that finishes on tape isn't going to stick as well as tape that finishes on skin, but that'll stay on pretty good depending on the amount of hand washing she has to do. And then I just smoothen the edges there too. So this is one of our most common and most simple tape jobs. Strip right along the thumb side of the forearm, and then a little decompression strip right around the site of pain.